Welcome to Redesigning the Undergraduate Experience, Introduction to Planning Processes and Implementation Models. This series includes a series of microsessions that are designed to describe key principles and approaches for selecting, organizing, and implementing planning models and processes that will help campus leaders redesign the undergraduate experience for students attending their institution. Have you ever been involved in a project that was seemingly a good idea but failed? There are a variety of reasons why a campus initiative might fail. Campus leaders may fail to perform the due diligence necessary to assess the internal and external factors impacting the situation, and as a result, may not truly understand the problem or opportunity. Two, as a result, not truly understanding the problem, leaders may come up with an inadequate solution. For example, institutions experiencing severe enrollment declines may tweak the curriculum without addressing financial issues that are crippling the institution. Three, another major factor impacting the success of campus initiatives is poor leadership. Poor leadership occurs when the leaders of campus don't get behind initiatives and fail to use their authority to offer the support and resources necessary to make the initiative successful. Campus initiatives can also fail when leaders do not possess the essential qualities and skills to lead the institution through the stages of planning and implementation. Essential qualities and skills include communication, integrity, competence, and innovation. Insufficient financial, human, technology, and other resources can also negatively impact the success of a project. Another factor impacting the success of a campus initiative, especially in the academic world, is loss of momentum. Academics tend to spend considerable time researching, debating, and clarifying issues and coming up with ideas for solutions. However, when the project reaches the point of preparing and implementing the solution, it can be hard to rally faculty and staff around completing the essential tasks required to successfully implement the solution, such as reconfiguring IT systems, revising policies and procedures, securing funding and balancing budgets, updating websites and curriculum materials, and hiring or retraining personnel. Successful projects are led by leaders who are able to instill a sense of urgency and energy throughout all stages of the project and are able to remove barriers, overcome challenges, and solve problems with the initial kickoff to the project completion. Finally, many projects fail because of inadequate risk management. There are a variety of risks that may negatively impact the success of a project. Examples include budget overruns, scheduling delays, resource availability, stakeholder conflict, or misaligned objectives. Leaders of campus initiatives must be skilled at identifying, assessing, and addressing the financial, political, operational, technical, and economic risks of a project or initiative. Thus, there are a variety of factors that can positively or negatively impact the success of a project or initiative. Campus leaders can utilize and apply planning models and processes to mitigate some of these risks and successfully lead their campus through a campus-wide initiative. Key planning principle to apply when initiating a project is to first clearly define the project. Planning models are helpful in that they require leaders to ask and answer key questions about the project or initiative at the start of the planning process. These questions include: 1. What are we trying to achieve? Answering this question helps to define goals and desired outcomes of the project. 2. Why are we doing this? Answering this question explains the purpose and rationale for engaging in the project. 3. How are we going to do this? Answering this question clarifies the planning model that will be followed and the actions that will be taken to achieve the goals and desired outcomes of the project. Or, what resources will we need to meet our goals and achieve our desired outcomes? This may include funding, release time, expertise, space, or technology. 5. Who is involved? This question helps to identify the individuals, teams, or departments involved in the planning process, including their roles, responsibilities, and contributions. It is important to note that team members may change through the course of the project, as the tasks that need to be completed often require specialized skills and expertise. However, the senior guiding team responsible for developing the vision, guiding the organization, and managing the project or initiative to completion should remain relatively intact throughout the project. Finally, planning models and project management techniques can be used to identify and establish deadlines and timelines for project completion so that campus leaders can answer the question, when will the project be done? Most planning groups ask an additional question, which is, what will success look like? This question helps planners clarify what is to be delivered or achieved and how success will be measured. Thus, planning models often start with leaders asking a series of questions. Answers to these questions are often organized into a project statement. A project statement is a concise, structured document that defines the problem or opportunity being addressed, the need or rationale for the project, the goals to be achieved, the resources required, the timeline for completion, and any anticipated challenges. Keep in mind, at this stage of the process, the requirements and specific objectives of the project may still be somewhat fuzzy. However, as project leaders complete a comprehensive assessment, the goals and objectives of the project can become clear. Another planning principle project leaders can select and apply is to select the right tool for the job. There are a variety of planning models and processes. It is important for leaders to select the planning model or process that helps campus leaders achieve their goals and desired outcomes in an effective and efficient way. Different planning models are designed to produce different outcomes. For example, instructional design planning models are used to create instructional experiences which make the acquisition and development of knowledge, attitudes, and skills more efficient, effective, and appealing. For instance, a Center for Teaching and Learning may use an instructional design process to create an online faculty offering designed to help faculty understand and implement strategies for building community within their classrooms or academic programs. Curriculum development planning models are used to create a sequence of courses or learning experiences for academic or campus programs that are designed to promote higher levels of learning and performance. For example, leaders of the career services can use a curriculum development process to create a curriculum of offerings spanning the entire undergraduate experience that helps students identify, explore, prepare for, and secure a job upon graduation. Program planning models provide an organizational framework for planning, promoting, delivering, and evaluating campus programs and services, such as academic support programs or campus wellness programs. Asset building models are used to identify, organize, and mobilize existing programs, services, and resources across the campus to achieve common goals. For instance, colleges and universities may use an asset building approach to redesign a first year experience program that is designed to help students develop the academic, personal, and vocational skills to adjust to and succeed in college. Strategic planning models are used by an institution or department to define a vision for the future, identify and define goals and objectives, and organize the people, programs, services, and systems to achieve desired goals. And finally, organizational change models organize campus-wide change efforts designed to change major aspects of the institution. Examples include radically changing the core or general education curriculum, implementing a new learning management system, or changing the faculty and staff evaluation system to support the creation of a powerful undergraduate experience for students. Thus, it is important for campus leaders to understand and recognize that different planning models are designed to achieve different outcomes and to select the planning model that is most effective at achieving project goals. In the next session, I will describe how planning models can be used as roadmaps to guide campus leaders as they work to rebuild or redesign campus programs, services, or curricula.